In my fucking side, you make me hide my fucking life.
What is up, everypone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another My Little Pony Horror AU. We are currently on the Farewell AU tour, which is basically like the end of AUs on this channel. Now, please don't fret. I know there's a lot of comments of people saying once I stop, they'll go. That's okay. Take care of yourself. Do what you have to do. I could be negative about it, but at the end of the day, it's your decision. If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. If it's anything like that, it is what it is. It's just sometimes I got to focus on me, and if people don't care about me for what I want to do, I respect their decision, and we respectfully move on. So this is the next day. We have until Halloween to get as many AUs on the channel before we say goodbye to this AU trend here on the channel. But once again, do not completely count them out. I said this in the video talking about the major announcement about the AU thing that's currently going on. If I ever in the future, like a year or two down the line, come across one that's so good and I have interest in it again, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe. I don't know. Now, I do not know the necessary name for this, but it is created by Meladet Please. Local schmuck. I don't know what that means. What is a schmuck? Commissions are open, mostly cringe. Okay, so we have a playlist here. They're pretty followed. They have 28.6k followers on TikTok. Over 1 million likes, 1.1 million actually. So this is the next day. We have until Halloween, so let's get this AU out of the way. Let's give this creator the respect that they deserve. I don't know, I'm pretty excited. The art for this one looks absolutely fantastic. So I have high hopes. Let's jump into this AU. Let me cook, guys, please. That's what it says in the bio. This is a happy house. That is crazy. Hold on. You got adorable Fluttershy, handsome, loving Discord, to Discord in hell mode, kind of giving me Black Ops Hellhound vibes here, and Fluttershy in a super serious perspective. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, this is called My Little Almagation? Almagation? I think that's what it is. Let's take a look. This is 7 seconds long. Twilight can fix this. I don't know about that, dearie. Guessing that's Discord talking to Fluttershy. Alright, next up. Got this next part of the slide here. Alright, we got Flutters with the cup. Little scar. Oh my god. Hold the phone. That's amazing. That's crazy, dude. Discord, no babe. Now, who said you were ugly? Yeah, Discord being the protective boyfriend type. If you don't know what I'm on about, in case my face is covering it, look at the comments when you go check out this AU, linked down below. Something big is next. Oh, that's so sick. So far, these are extremely short, but doesn't mean I'm not happy to have seen it, especially with the talent this artist has. This is crazy good. The start. I don't remember a lot from that day. But I'll never forget how... Wait, I couldn't read that in time. But I'll never forget how that day ended. Rainbow? Discord? I don't remember a lot from that day. Hold on. Let me get a better look at this. So we got Flutters on the ground with blood on her face. Rainbow. What? We need to get a... So I see Discord consuming Rainbow Dash. But she looks infected. Not only that, there is a comment that I just looked at that literally is stating exactly what I'm thinking. Dash looks infected. Is Discord trying to save Fluttershy? I don't know. But this is really cool. Hot take, I mean, come on. People making Fluttershy and the Infection AU super weak or infected. But really, this is Mercy. That is amazing. I really love this artwork. You're infected? You are infected. Whoa, hold up. So you got old wholesome Flutters, and now Flutter's not playing around anymore, and Discord's just with her like, try us, bruh. Try us. Now we actually got some stuff here. We actually got a part 1. I think the stuff that came before was just like little animation things, but now we're actually getting on this. Member of the Everfree Colony. Pinkie Pie. Health is 85%. Sanity is unknown. Stress is 65%. She's not infected. Pinkie Pie is a member of the Everfree Colony. She leads her team with gathering and hunting food for most of the colony. She is proud and loyal, but these dark times have gotten to her. Some may say the happiest pony in town lost her smile. Do not worry, she has a permanent one engraved into her cheek. Someone calling me? What? What is going on? You know, oh. Sorry, man. I'm kind of busy. Kind of like working here, kind of like doing my thing, you know. He can wait. But she is proud and loyal, but these dark times... Oh, wait, we already just read all this. But yeah, she has like a smile, kind of like Jeff, like a carved smile. Although it doesn't... It could be knife-oriented. But I'm also looking at this design for Pinkie. There's a lot of differences here. You got like a more sinister Pinkie here. You got like cuts and stitches and got an axe here. You got like a little tooth-like necklace. It's actually really insane. Twilight Sparkle looks insane too. Former member of the Everfree Colony. Wait, former. Twilight Sparkle, health is 50%, sanity is 45%, stress is 98%. She's not infected. Head scientist working on the creation of a cure. Due to a misunderstanding with the leader of the colony, Twilight was told to leave the sanctuary. She is trying to make her way to the Apple Colony. But before her departure, she had found that... How do you say that? Draconquest? Draconquest? I don't know. Flame design... What? This ginged infection? I don't think that's a word. This ginged. This is... Am I saying that wrong? This dinged? This gin? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna move past it. Infection, but no pony has nor had survived the operation. Twilight looks really cool here too, but so far I'm the biggest fan of Pinkie Pie's design thus far. I take that back. I think obviously I was always a fan of Fluttershy's design here. She looks absolutely badass in this. She is the leader of the Everfree Colony. Fluttershy's health is 95%, sanity is 90%, stress is 75%. She's not infected. Fluttershy is the leader of the Everfree Colony, with her knowledge concerning the wildlife and agriculture, as well as her powerful ally. She took it upon herself to take the leadership role, though her methods are considered to be a bit unorthodox when determining the infected from those who are not. She has the highest population count of the colonies. Allies as Apple Colony, Pinkie Pie, and Discord. Discord's a big one from what we've seen from the little designs we've seen in the little animations that came before this. Yeah, Discord's insane. He is a member of the Everfree Colony. Discord, basically all of his information is unknown when it comes to his health, sanity, and stress. Not much is known on Discord. Since the outbreak of the infection, Discord has not uttered a word, seeming to appear more animalistic and aggressive, Fluttershy being the only one to understand him, and the only one who is able to communicate with him. She will not disclose his health, any other information on him. His tail's kind of covering it a bit, but it's easy to make out if you look long enough. There's like a little size reference here, so you can like see how small they are. Discord is massive compared to the other characters thus far. Infected Stage 3. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's not something I'm liking. This is something that'd probably come out of my nightmares if I were a pony. Got the classic elongated limbs, but it has like a weird 3D effect to it. It's throwing me off. I don't know. That's creepy. That's real creepy. I got another thing. Can you post the last piece by itself? It looks amazing. I think it's just, is it just that? Yeah, it's just that singular image. Now we got more art. Something more is going on here. Me and the devil. By the way, if you want to hear the audio for any of these, because it doesn't say that it's OG audio underneath the sound, so I'm keeping the sound off, but if you want to check it out for yourself, once again, go to the link in the description to the AU. You'll probably get a lot more context than I'm getting, but I do gotta say the artwork is stunning here. It is stunning. What is this? It's you. Despite everything, it's still you. This is still in that playlist. Oh, hey, it flutters. It's you. Despite everything, it's still you, and you got freaking Discord blowing fire out of his mouth. You got more sinister Fluttershy, and this is like wholesome, adorable Fluttershy, and then you got like sinister Fluttershy. Clearly something snapped in Flutters. We need more AUs with a more sinister Fluttershy. I'm gonna keep it honest with that. You know how crazy it would be to see an awesome AU where Fluttershy was like a main survivor and she was just kicking the shit out of infected, and she was like super psychotic in a way. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. Kind of cool, really. He is too dangerous. My grandmother knocked on the door, but now, to continue where we left off, he is too dangerous. He does not deserve to be here. Talking about Discord, you leave Discord alone. I'd let the world burn. Oh, I know the song, Let the World Burn by Chris Gray. Yeah, I can't play that in this video, unfortunately. Copyright's a bitch, if you know what I'm saying. But if you want to actually see this thing in its entirety, go check it out in the description. I'm going to say that for almost everything sound-related. So if you don't like that, and you're, like, mad at me about it, I don't care. I don't care. It's like, cry about it. Alright, so we got another video with Discord here. I actually really like his design here. She's hugging onto Rainbow. Wait, what? What is happening? Did she just bite Rainbow? I don't know. If Twilight made it to Applejack, what is this? Oh, this has original sound. Hold on.
Different lately.
I have, haven't I?
There is something copyrighted back there.
I'm normally not too good with memories. Being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife and
What the fuck?
I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. Darkness had been calmer down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges.
So I guess Rarity's dead as hell. Jesus, man. Did you hear that? There's a man in the woods. It's actually really crazy. Honestly, I know there's not a bunch when it comes to this AU. Like, there's 16 parts. Like, all thrown... Wait a minute. Why does it say 16, but we're only seeing 15? What is going on with that? I'm really confused about that, TikTok. Something's not adding up. Something's weird. TikTok, you're a strange platform. I gotta be honest, though. I know there wasn't exactly much to this AU. Maybe there was. But, like, the main thing we saw that wasn't exactly, like, two-story related were, like, vague little moments throughout the AU. Like, you know, with, like, the Flutters and Discord stuff and, like, the Discord design. Like, Discord consuming Rainbow. It's what it seems. Got the more sinister side of Discord and Fluttershy. And then there's the actual part 1. But there's only, like, a singular part to this, but there's so much context. I don't know. I feel like I said it wrong. I feel like there's context, but in ways that aren't related to being a full-length part of the story. And from what I can tell with the art that this creator does, they clearly have a lot of talent. That's why they have as many followers as they do, is because they're highly talented. So I'm automatically just going to jump to the conclusion and say they were only able to produce one part in like little previews in between because it took so long to create. Because this does not look like it took 5 minutes. This, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither was this. I feel like this took some time. Plus the Twilight design, plus the Fluttershy design, fully in detail. By the way, that is the best Fluttershy design in an AU literally ever. Honest. Discord looks freaking insane. I bet this took a shit ton of time. And this. I don't know how much time this took, but it took more than... It definitely didn't take 5 minutes. Like, the singular part in this gives off quite a bit of information based upon their situation. But these little, like, bits in between, like the little, like, vague slides that are either the animation memes related to the AU, or little, like, foreshadowing moments within the AUs, I don't know. Personally, I'm a theorist, I guess. But it's also, like, I can't exactly say what it is. Like, you get a bit of context in between each and everything. Like, you can tell from in this AU, Rarity's dead. From this little one with Twilight and Applejack. I don't know, there's so much here, but it's so hard to put into words. But I also understand... Wait, what was the... there's one more thing we gotta check before we move on to the outro. The last slide here. I do not know if they're going to continue working on something like this. Because this was uploaded in November of 2024 on the 19th. So literally a day before Mandy's birthday. So I gotta be honest, it's a pretty solid AU. I wish there was more, but like, I also understand burnout. I understand being busy, and I understand this shit don't take 5 minutes. This shit takes so much time. And clearly from the level of art that they have, this shit took time. This was not something that they're like, ooh, give me 5 minutes, done, and then like they just completely don't care about it. Like, this shit looks like it took hours, maybe even days. And if I'm really trying to stretch it, but there's a possibility I'm correct, weeks or even months. Because this shit does not look like it was easy, but the only person who can really confirm or deny what I'm saying is Maladet Please. I don't know how long they took on their art, but clearly they put a shit ton of effort in. But if you want to check out this AU for yourself, I'm assuming, by the way, I don't know, I do this all the time. If I had to assume what this AU is called, I would go for Everfree Colony. Yeah, like the Everfree Colony. I don't know if it has a legitimate name other than that, because there's not much detail. It talks about My Little Almagation, but if I'm correct, that's a completely different AU that I still gotta look at. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. Comment down below. Information on that's always helpful. But if you enjoyed this AU, it'll be linked in the description down below. Go check it out for yourself. Maybe you guys can get some more context or even notice details I haven't noticed. The artwork in this is extremely stunning, though. So I definitely thought it was worth a look. Even though it didn't have a super lengthy amount of time that I looked at it, it was still enjoyable to look at. Like, there was a lot going on here. And you can tell this shit took so much effort. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It's completely okay either way. I really don't mind. It's up to you guys. If you really enjoy the content on this channel, though, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. It helps us both out in the long run. I continue to make content that entertains you guys, and in return, you guys see more of my content, which makes this channel push through and get stronger as time goes forward. But that's all I gotta say, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!
Oh my god, I don't think that you understand.